Hey guys, Eddie Ray here with youtube.com/bananahobbypilots. I just wanted to go over a few little tips after the assembly here of our 50mm EDF class F-22 Raptor. Everything went together great. It took about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and that's just taking my time and allowing glue to dry. Basically, it goes together very easy, just gluing the wings, stabilizers on, and the elevators. And we actually use, my father-in-law turned me on to Gorilla Glue, which is a great glue for foam. Keep in mind, this stuff does expand, so you don't want to use too much. Otherwise, it will dry white and puff up with bubbles, which you can see a little bit here. It actually has. I actually took some of it off, but that's okay. Now, with this stabilizer here, there was a bit of a gap between the fuselage and the stabilizer, so I actually filled that in with a bit of Gorilla Glue on purpose, so that's why you see a little bit more excess there. Just took like a gray Sharpie as well and kind of colored that over so you wouldn't see it as much. There wasn't as bad as a gap on this one, so you see less glue in here. Of course, there's a little bit more there, again filling in some gaps just to make sure everything is secure. This Gorilla Glue is very, very strong. It's not going to go anywhere. Alright. Basically, also to a note, the control horns with your linkage or push rods. Let me see if I can set this down here carefully. In the book, if you're a beginner, you might be a little bit concerned because you'll see that these control horns in the book are already attached. Of course, when you get the kit here or the package, they're not attached. You actually have to attach these. There's no hardware for these. Some of the larger planes use screws to attach it to the control surface. In this case, you can just use glue, and I actually use JB Weld, which is a very strong epoxy, good for non-porous and porous materials. Of course, the foam is porous and the plastic piece here is non-porous, so that creates a very strong bond, and it also dries gray, so it kind of blends in a little bit. Also make sure that you're not gluing on paint, so any surface that you have to glue on, make sure you scrape away the paint so you have a rough styrofoam or the rough foam consistency for the glue to adhere to. We also had to connect our EDF unit and motor to the ESC, as I did notice it was not connected. And I'm not sure if I did that by accident by pulling some of the wires from the hatch forward and had them disconnect by accident, but we took some forceps in there and carefully connected the 3 wires, so that's now connected. Here's the hatch. It's magnetic, so we'll take that off. And our battery did come with the typical, well, I shouldn't say typical, but it's standard on some planes. It's typical banana connection, red and black. But we did change that to a Dean's connector. My father-in-law helped me out with that. And we feel this is a more secure connection, and it fits all my other batteries pretty much. And our battery's over here, charging right now. It's almost done. And of course, here's the connection that we put on to the battery. So you may want to do that. I just like this connector a lot better, the Dean's connector. Now also, you notice on the plane, the back of the plane, I put some orange. That's just for me, for orientation purposes while flying the plane. As you can see, it is gray, right? Of course, that makes it scale. The color is gray on the bottom. However, if you're flying this and you're really worried about orientation, it is a small jet to begin with. Of course, you don't want to get too far out, but I figured with a blue sky or even some clouds in the sky, this could actually disappear quite easily if you're not paying attention close enough. So we added some just orange stickers there in the bottom. Made a little bit of a design, nothing too fancy, just enough so it sticks out and pops out in the sky. We did turn up the EDF fan unit and connect the battery last night. It's very powerful, and this thing should fly great, so we're looking to hopefully fly it shortly. The only thing is we've had some major flooding and some bad rains here the past few days. things are beginning to break. It's still wet and kind of dreary outside right now, so hopefully in the next few days we can get her up and running on our flight and get that video posted as well. So these are just some assembly tips and a little review after everything has been assembled. Once again, this is the F-22 50mm EDF jet from Banana Hobby. Awesome little plane, lots of power so far. We look forward to getting her in the air. Coming soon will be some more flight video and reviews of our F-18 70mm, our F-35 64mm, and here's our awesome stealth fighter F-117. We did an unboxing of this and also a flight video of its maiden flight. So we have some cool more flights to get on with that, as well as our F-4 Phantom sitting right there. Lots of reviews, lots of videos coming soon, so subscribe and enjoy this awesome hobby. And thanks to bananahobby.com for providing great planes and great prices and good service too. Thanks so much. We'll see you guys soon.